Welcome, my people. I'm CJ, and welcome to the Cop Abroad. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Get your comments in. And this is your guys' match preview, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. The game's coming to you on Saturday, 3 p.m. UK time, 8 a.m. here for me in the States. In this video, I'm just going to do a pretty quick video, how I think we're going to line up, how I think they're going to line up, some key takeaways of what we need to do, and score predictions and all that. So let's just get straight into it. Crystal Palace is doing all right. You know, they have still some European football in the midweek, so I'm hoping that maybe they rotate some players. In my predict 11, I didn't put too many rotated players because they also rotated a lot on Monday against West Ham. They drew that game 0-0 against West Ham, but like I said, they had a lot of changes in the lineup. They don't really need too much as far as the league is concerned, so I think they're more concentrated on staying healthy and trying to advance in Europe. But in their last 5, only the 1 defeat, 1 draw, or 2 draws, 1 defeat, 3 wins. Liverpool, as we know, just a roller coaster. Obviously, the last game, big win against Everton in the Merseyside derby. Late winner from VVD. Should give us a big boost of confidence going into this game. We really need to pull something off at home. Just stay in that Champions League spot. Try and work our way up. I did a video earlier and saying that, you know, we can still catch third, and how fitting, just trying to finish above United. You know, let's set ourselves little goals. First it was to get into Champions League spot. We're there, and we have at least a decent sized gap, 5 ahead of Brighton, but we're only 3 back of Villa and United, and I want to be at least above United. So let's catch them, jump them, and it all starts with this game here. Just need to play our style and get the dub. We can go ahead and go into predicted 11s. I'm gonna put these up like I have been, but yeah, let's start with Liverpool. Big injury news is that Marmadishvili is now out. So not only is Alisson out, Marmadishvili is out. So we are on our 3rd keeper in Freddie Woodman. But hey, he came in against Everton, played pretty well, didn't have too much to do as far as big saves, but looked very confident with his feet. So I'm excited to see what he can do going into this game. But yeah, you never know. Hopefully it doesn't cost us, but he seems like he's a professional. A lot of the things he said, he works hard, stays after to do shooting practice with any of the guys that want to do shooting practice. True professional as a number 3. Just when your number is called, though, it's your time, and you never know. Maybe he puts on a performance these last few games or however many games he gets to play, and maybe he can get a move to somewhere else. You never know. So good on him. Hopefully he does well. At right back, I got Frimpong. He's been rested the last few games, not starting at right back, but coming on later as a substitute. I'm thinking give him this one as the starting right back, give him a run. Then you got Konate and Van Dijk. Again, can't change because everybody's out. So they're just gonna have to stick with it for the last 5 games here. And then we're gonna start Robertson at left back. Again, only 3 games left at Anfield. I think every game at Anfield you should just give him the shout, get the crowd into it, and he deserves that. And then in the 2, I got Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. Could go Jones or McAllister. I wouldn't be surprised if he went Szoboszlai and Jones. I mean, after last week's performance against Everton, I think Jones deserves a shout. And you guys saw my video where I just feel like Gravenberch just has not been playing up to par. Why not go Szoboszlai and Jones? Something different. And when they played together, I think it was a couple weeks ago, they did really well, and I really liked it. So that's a way that they could go, and I would not fault it at all. We got Salah on the right, Verts in the 10, and not unfortunately, I'm not trying to be mean, Gakpo on the left. He won't start Rio, so I'm thinking we go Gakpo on the left and Isak up top. And yeah, that's the predicted 11. I just want to see an overall good performance. I want to see Verts starting to get into it. I want to see Isak hit the ground running. Let's put in some balls in behind, try and really get after him, get the crowd into it, score that first goal, and just make sure we're on top of it. That's Bella. She made her first appearance on the Cop Abroad. Welcome. Ay, Dios mío. Anyways, yeah, so that is what I would do for that starting 11. Now let's go to Crystal Palace. Again, this is kind of up in the air. Like, what do they do? Because their game is until Thursday. They had a game on Monday, but like I said, some of these players rested on Monday and came on as subs. So I'm thinking they might start this game and then, see how it goes, and then they take them out early. But we got Dean Henderson in goal, Richards, Lacroix, and Kavanagh as a back three. Then we got 4 in front of them. We got Munoz as a wing back, Hughes, Lerma, and Mitchell. I think Wharton is still out, and even if he's not, I don't believe they would risk him before, like I said, the European game. I think they were going to want him back. So that's kind of where I'm going. This is very similar to their last game, how they lined up in that 4. So I think they just stick with that. The only changes I made to their 3 up top are Ismail Sarr is going to start because he kills us every time he plays against us. Every single time this dude scores a goal against us, and I don't want to see him, so hopefully he doesn't. But I think he plays. Pino on the left, and then I think they start Mateta again just to kind of ruffle up Konate and be physical with them. I think if it was Strand Larson or Brennan Johnson, those guys, I think Konate and Van Dijk would just handle that, and I think Mateta gives them a better option up top to get after specifically Konate. So that's how I see them lining up. Like I said, could be a lot of changes for them. They could go strong. They could go a little bit weaker, give some of those big names like maybe Mateta or Sarr a rest. Wharton, like I said, I'm hoping he's still injured. Not hoping he's injured because, never wish that on a player, but injured enough that maybe he comes on for a sub or they just rest him completely for Europe. But yeah, when I look at these lineups, I know Crystal Palace has given us problems in the past, but at home, they have a European game. We need Europe. We need to catch Man United, Villa. You got to go. Just take care of business. This is the business end of season, and that's all you do is just get the job done. Get that first goal, calm the stadium down, and then just compound from there. Now, with that being said, what is my score prediction? I have faith this time. Last time against Everton, I was a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. I think this time I'm going to go full confidence. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I'm going to go comfortable 2-0 Liverpool victory. I just think, like I've stated so many times in this video, I just think Crystal Palace is really content where they are in the league, and I think their mind is going to be on Europe. So that's what I'm saying. As long as we can go out, get that first goal somewhat early, relax the stadium, relax the boys, and then just get another, I think Crystal Palace will kind of almost admit defeat and just say, all right, yep, not our day, on to Europe, and get out of there. Nothing too bad. 2-0 victory to us. And that would jump us up. I'm not positive on goal differential. Let me take a look real quick here. Let's see. We would jump ahead of Villa because of goal differential. And if we got that 2-0, we'd be tied with United on goal differential. So to go down to goals scored, which I can't see on here. But either way, we'd be tied with them on points. They would obviously still need to play their game, but you never know. And we play both of them in the coming weeks, so we can jump them in that way. But we just got to keep up with them and build that gap away from away from 5-6. So yeah, guys, that's the video. Not too long, not too short. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, who you would change, what you would do. Also, like I said, I did put out another video talking about a bunch of players leaving in the summer, the change we're going through. Go check that out. This will be uploaded a little bit later after that. But yeah, guys, go ahead, like and subscribe. Get your comments in down below. Continue to grow the community. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys after the match Saturday. Happy and go lucky. And yeah, guys, take care. We'll see you next time.